Hi everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day wherever they are. I'm going to do a reading on how much time P. Diddy's going to spend time if he spends any time in jail. I was very disappointed on finding out that he might not do any hard time, which would piss me off because I think the jury was wrong. That's just my opinion, and I despise P. Diddy and all he stands for. And I want to see if he's going to actually spend any time. If I was on the jury and I heard all the facts, I'd say he was guilty even before. But then I wouldn't be on the jury. But if I was on the jury, I would probably end up saying he was guilty as hell. But anyway, I'm not going to be biased in this reading. I'm going to just do what the cards tell me and just read them and hope for the best. So is he going to spend any time? This isn't going to be a long reading. So is he going to spend any hard time in prison, or is he just going to get slapped on the wrist and maybe pay a fine or something? Oh, this came out, so I'll do 3. All right. Please tell me. Is he going to do any hard time? One card came out, so I used that. Is he going to do any time in prison, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or is he going to just have to pay a fine and he gets out? Time served like he was in the prison, which I'm not going to go there because I'm doing the cards. I can talk about it after. All right, is he going to yeah, he's going to spend some time in jail, but it's very emotional because the judge isn't happy for what the outcome of what the jury said about giving small time, and the people aren't happy. They're very emotional, and they think it was in control, that he had something to do with it because the people say that, he's a very controlling guy. He wants things his way. And the jury thinks people should respect the wishes on how it turned out, and they want to, the juries want us to respect their decisions, and they want to, and I think they're going to need some protection because a lot of people are going to be pissed off with the jury for this protection. So the jury thinks they need some protecting because people are going to be upset on their decision. There's going to be some good luck. Maybe some of these juries will write a book or something, and stuff like that. Also, maybe there's going to be karma going to bite them in the butt for the decision they made on P. Diddy. And people have inner lack of joy. They're not happy on the outcome of the trial. They're disappointed. They're pissed off. They don't like how it came across. That he got less of a. He's probably going to get less of a time in jail if he spends any time. It says he's going to spend some time in jail, but we're not sure because they haven't put out yet how much. Is there a chance that the reason why this is just out there, that they're afraid of him, the jury was afraid of P. Diddy going after them? Is that the reason why they gave him small, 2 out of 5 of the counts? The jury intimidated by P. Diddy and his people? Is that why they gave him small, not enough things? Please tell me, is the reason why P. Diddy didn't have all counts of 5, which I think he should, but I'm just doing what the cards, entertainment, is the reason why they thought were intimidated by him? Because I know what he is like. Yes, they were intimidated by him. They wanted to be happy. They didn't want to be through this trial and take days to find out, to do a guilty verdict. They didn't want to take, end up being, and they wanted to be comfortable. They didn't want to feel uncomfortable being around P. Diddy because he's like a monster. And they wanted things to get better when they got home. They think some of the people who on the jury thought it was careless of wanting to let him only do 2 counts. A lot of people thought it was a bad idea. And a lot of them didn't take no action. Like, they didn't give him a big, 2 out of 5. There was not a big action. Like, they didn't count all 5, so there was not a big action. They just let him pretty much walk after, if he spends any time. So it's all talk. They said they were going to convict him, but that was all talk. There was no action, and they were hasty because they were afraid of him. Yeah, they're afraid of him, and they want to be courage about him because they don't want him to imitate him. And they want to put boundaries on him because they were afraid of him. But I'm going to say, yeah, they were scared of him. Is the judge going to give him time? I said that. I'm going to just look. Is the judge going to override the jury because they only gave him 2? Because, does the judge don't like him? Because he has the final say, even though the jury says 2 things. Is he going to give him the maximum or the minimum? Is the judge going to give him the max? If it doesn't say, it doesn't say. I'll just say entertainment purposes. Is he going to get the maximum, or is he going to get the minimum? Please tell me. They're overwhelmed with emotions about what to give him because they're afraid of him. Also, the judge isn't sure what to do. He wants to be happy with the decision he makes. He's not sure how to go about it because he doesn't want any trouble, and he wants to have a good relationship with people on YouTube, the public. The judge wants a good relationship with the public. He wants people to be calm and not be so upset about the whatever happens on the outturn of the trial. He wants people to be calm and release the fear of that he's gonna do a good job with P. Diddy. He's not gonna get off scot-free. The judge wants people to not be fearful. Like, he'll give them a lot of get some time. And he has emotion. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do because he's afraid people won't like what he has to say. If he has to give him less time, he'll be up. He doesn't want people to get mad, and he is fearful people will outlash him. If the judge, we're talking about the judge, if he says, he doesn't get very much time, he's so fearful that people will get mad, the riot, or say that he gets free. He might get a free handout. This judge has morals. He's like, he can't buy my, P. Diddy can't buy my vote. He can't intimidate me. He can't do anything. He's a very compassionate. He forgives the people, for that he was with. He forgives them for the, alcohol and the drugs and stuff. He forgives them. And he's a very compassionate. He feels bad for the people that P. Diddy hurt. So the judge is a very compassionate person with what P. Diddy did to the people. So he's going to do some things. He's a compassionate judge. He cares about what the people did. One more question. What's the outcome for P. Diddy? Please, what's the outcome? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just doing what the cards say. We'll find out in a few days what really is going to happen with P. Diddy, but I'm only doing what the cards say. So please tell me, what's the outcome for P. Diddy? He thinks people are going to take action against him if he gets set free. He's worried that people will hurt him. He's going to he's going to try to there's going to be a reckoning. Whatever happens is going to be a reckoning. People will not be happy. I think people bad things things are going to happen. I feel like people are going to. He feels like there's going to be a reckoning. People aren't going to stand by and let him get away with what he did. People are going to act and judge him for what he did to the women and the men and the boys and the girls. And what he did at the parties. Yeah, they're taking action. There's calling. He thinks he can still be successful, even though he's done some really bad things. And he's going to have people to protect him, like bodyguards. And he's going to discover, maybe he'll try to, if he doesn't go to prison, maybe he'll leave and he's going to try to have a better partnership. Maybe he'll try to fix his relationships. He wants to be independent and free. He wants to leave prison and be free. So, yeah. I'm going to ask one question. It just popped in my head. Is he worried something's going to happen to him if he's set free? Is he ready? This is entertainment. This is a good question. Is he worried that if he gets scot-free, that someone's going to harm him? Or even if he isn't in prison. Is he afraid someone's going to hurt him? And if it tells me good, if it doesn't, it is what it is. Is something going to happen to P. Diddy in prison or outside of prison? Is something going to happen, or is he worried? Is P. Diddy worried something's going to happen to him in prison, or if he's in prison, or if he's scot-free? Is he worried that someone's going to try to do something to him? He wants to be in control of whatever happens to him. He doesn't like people taking, to being the one in charge. I did a thing that says he's very narcissistic. So yeah, he's a star. He's going to be vengeful toward the people who put him in jail. He's wants to get back at the people who treated him poorly, and he has decisions to make, like I'm gonna get back at people. He does feel like someone's gonna go after him, because the 3 card said yes. So he does feel like someone's gonna go after him, and he's gonna take back. He's heartbroken because he had to, go in front of the court in the jury and have people talk about what he did. He has heartbreak. He has emotional pain. I think it did a toll on him. He probably made him go more gray, made him age more, health problems. So he's had a lot of health problems, and he feels betrayed and sadness, like people betrayed him, testifying against him, having documents, had tapes on him. He just feels betrayed. He's going to talk, he'll talk and say, hey, I haven't done anything. He's going to play the victim. He's very youthful, he's like a big kid, so he does feel like he's doing. I'm going to ask one more question. Is he going to, get back at the people who spoke to him? Is P. Diddy gonna get back to the people that spoke up to him, like say, like Jay-Z, Jennifer Lopez, Leonardo DiCaprio, Beyonce, all these celebrities? I said Jennifer Lopez. Yeah. Is he gonna get back at all these people? Justin Bieber, is he gonna say, I'm gonna get back at you, you better watch your back? Is he gonna do that? Entertainment, is he gonna do that? I'll do 3 cards, and this will be the last question. Is he gonna get back at these people who threatened to hurt him? Yeah, he wants to get back at these people. Yes, he does. He's emotional balanced. He can be a compassionate person with the people he's with, but he also wants to be the leader in charge, like he's the mafia, like in The Godfather, and he's emotional. And he likes to be the one in control in any relationship. He's very dominant, like you do what I say, or so he is. He's a very negative person. He likes to intimidate people, and he's gonna try to move on from what happens to him. If he's in prison, he'll have to just stay there, or if he isn't, he's just gonna move on. Maybe he'll have to stay in home and wear or if he does go out, he'll have to wear one of those things on his foot to leg to make sure he can only go certain places. And he's going to try to recover from bad things. He's going to try to celebrate his life after being in prison, or if he's not in prison, he's going to celebrate his life with his family and the people stood by him. So yeah, it says he's going to go after the people who wronged him. Oh boy, I hope they are careful. Like I said in these videos, take everything a grain of salt, entertainment purposes, and everybody have a good day wherever they are. Take care and bye.